Sao Mai for the blind.
Sao Mai Braille video tutorial.
Data tables. From the Table menu of the Document Editing window, you'll find functions related to managing tables such as creating, editing, and deleting. Currently, Sao Mai Braille 24.3.15 version supports creating tables in a print document and then translating them into Braille with different Braille format types. We will create a simple table, apply Braille format types for tables, and quickly introduce their settings. Create a table. On the screen is a sample tables document containing two tables. One, listing information about two software products developed by Sao Mai, and the other is a class schedule. Go to the end of the document and add a table with 3 rows and 3 columns right below the heading text, Fruit Pricing Table. 1. In the Table menu, open the Insert submenu and choose Insert Table.
Insert submenu. Insert table. Insert table. Table size grouping. Number of columns. Edit Alt+C selected 2.
2. In the Number of Columns field, select 3.
Number of columns. Edit Alt+C selected 2. 3.
3. In the next tab, Number of Rows, select 3.
Number of rows. Edit Alt+R selected blank. 3.
4. Activate the Insert button to create a table with 3 columns and 3 rows. Here are some keystrokes for navigating within the table. Move to the next column. Press Alt plus right arrow. Move to the previous column. Alt plus left arrow. Move to the next row. Alt plus down arrow. Move to the previous row. Alt plus up arrow. First cell of the column. Alt plus page up. Last cell of the column. Alt plus page down. First cell of the row. Alt plus home. Last cell of the row. Alt plus end. And here are some keystrokes specifically for screen reader users. Read current cell F7. Read current column. Control plus, Shift plus C. Read current row. Control plus, Shift plus R. Read table information. Control plus Shift plus T. Now let's fill in the content as follows. Row 1, item, quantity, price.
Cap I. T. E. M. Blank. Column 2. Edit blank. Q. U. A. N. T. I. T. Y. Blank. Column 3. Edit blank. Cap R. I. C. E. Blank. Row 2. Edit blank. Blank. Column 2. Blank. Column 1. Edit blank.
Row 2, apples, 20, 2.5.
A. P. P. E. S. Blank. Column 2. Edit blank. 2. 0. Blank. Column 3. Edit 2. Dot 5. Blank. Row 3. Edit blank. Blank. Column 1. Edit blank.
Row 3, oranges, 100, 12.75.
Cap O. R. A. N. G. E. S. Blank. Column 2. Edit blank. 1. 0. Blank. Column 3. Edit 1. 2. Dot 7. 5.
Apply Braille format types for tables and translate into Braille. When translating into Braille, SMB supports 3 Braille format types for data tables. 1. Row per paragraph. Each table row will be written on a paragraph. 2. Cell per paragraph. Each cell will be written on a paragraph. 3. Columnar. The rows and columns of the table are visually presented like a print table, but adjusted to the Braille paper size. Now, the sample tables document has 3 data tables. We will apply each Braille format type for each table. 1. Move the cursor to the table that you want to apply the Braille format type for.
Tables. Tables soft. Blank. Heading 2 software. Table with 3 rows, 4 columns, no dot. Row 1, column 1, no. Edit blank.
2. Open the Table menu and open the Translate Table As submenu.
Insert submenu. Sort. Show grid lines. Table properties. Translate table as submenu. Menu. Row per paragraph.
3. Choose the desired Braille format type. Please note, if tables are not applied with any Braille format type following the steps above, they will be translated with the default one.
Menu. Row per paragraph. Sample tables.s. Row out of. Heading 2 time table. Table with 3 rows. Insert sort. Menu. Row per paragraph. Cell per paragraph. Sample N. 8 of 9 out of. Heading 2 fruit. Table with 3 rows. 3 columns. Sort. Menu. Row per paragraph. Cell per paragraph. Columnar. Sample tables.smd. Print DS.
Press Ctrl+T to translate into Braille, and let's see the result.
Sample tables.smd. Braille. Sao Mai Braille. The document is ready to view. Edit.
Table 1 with the Braille table format, type of row per paragraph.
Sample table. Heading 1. Blank. Heading 2. Blank.
Table 2 with cell per paragraph type.
Heading 2. Page 2. Blank.
And here is Table 3 with the columnar type.
Heading 2.
Listening to the Braille characters to imagine the overall translation result may be challenging, so screen reader users can check by embossing or reading on a Braille display. Customizations for Braille table format types. 1. Go to Tools menu and choose Options.
Store info and of O. Options. Tree view. General.
2. Find and open the Styles section and select Table Settings page.
S. Styles collapsed. Font. Talk. Table.
3. Tab to the table type. The selected type here will be the default Braille format type for data table.
Tab Control. Styles Property Page. Tab Control. Table Property Page. Table Type Combo Box. Row per paragraph collapsed.
After selecting the type, the next items in this settings page are common settings applied for all types, and it also shows additional options specifically for the current selected type. Here's a quick overview of the options. Common settings. Blank cell dot, Braille dot pattern filled in for empty cells. Top line, Braille dot pattern shown as a line to indicate the start of the table. Row separator, Braille dot pattern shown as a line to separate between rows in the table. Bottom line, Braille dot pattern shown as a line to indicate the end of the table. Keep row together. If selected, the contents of a table row will be written on the same Braille page. Settings for row per paragraph type. Row style. Select the level X-Y formatting style in Braille applied to each table row. First cell, dot. Braille dots inserted after the last character of the first cell content. Second cell dot. Braille dots inserted after the last character of the second cell, third cell, and so on. Spaces between columns, number of spaces separating two cells. Settings for cell per paragraph type. First cell style. Select the level X-Y formatting style in Braille applied to the first cell. Second cell style. Select the level X-Y formatting style in Braille applied to the second cell. Remaining cells applied as second cell style. If selected, the third, fourth, and subsequent cells will use the same level formatting style as the second cell. If not selected, cells from the third onwards will automatically increase according to the level X+2, Y+2 formula, compared to the level X-Y style used for the previous cell. Header row dot. Braille dots are inserted after the last character of the header row content if the first row as header option is selected. First row as header. Select the first row as the header row. Settings for columnar type. Header separator. Braille dot pattern shown as a line under the first header row. The line will have the same width as its associated column. Guide dot. Braille dots filled in for blank lines of the cell content. Spaces between columns. Number of spaces separating two columns. First row as header. If selected, the first row will be considered the header row and will display the header separator line if specified.
For any questions, please email us at support@saomaicenter.org. Thanks for watching.